Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Miss Buffy and she's feeling better. But we are on here because her mommy did the Sephora VIB sale and I lost my ever-loving mind. I did. I really lost my mind. So we have stuff. I have stuff. There's no way. It's them. Louie! Don't eat that. Okay. So let's get started. I went to Ulta as well. And I just got a few things from Ulta. I did get some green replacement discs for my PMD. I got the Laura Geller Baked with Love kit, and I got a sample of this blush last time and I liked it so much, of course, I wanted the full size. Now this is not quite full size, it's a little bit smaller, but it comes with all this stuff as well, so it comes with, whenever I can, I always like to get kits. I think it's a better value. So I got the Laura Geller Love Me Do crayon in watermelon. I have not tried any of this stuff yet. This is the Baked Laura Geller blush in pink grapefruit. And it is really pretty. It looks a little bit different than my sample, I have to say. My sample is a little bit prettier. See all that marbleizing? And that one's much more flat. So we'll see. We'll see if I like it as much as I liked this little sample. Keeps wanting to roll away. And then I have the Laura Geller, let's see here, Baked Highlighter in French Vanilla. And this is just a little baby size, but with all the highlighters I own, that's fine. And I have to say, I've had this sample and I've used it a lot, and it's not gone anywhere. So these little Laura Geller samples are pretty generous, actually. So that packaging can go bye-bye. A few more things. I purchased at Ulta the Tarte, what is this? This is the Tarte High Performance Naturals Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in Fairly Light Neutral. That's what that looks like. Packaging can go bye-bye. Picked up Benefit Majorette, and that looks like this. Oh. Have not tried any of this stuff yet. And I picked up another blush because I'm an addict. I picked up Rockateur. I did have Rockateur, but I only had it in a kit, and I wanted the actual individual. I'm sure everybody's seen this and everybody has this but me. Picked up that. Is there anything left in here? Oh, I picked up this Manuka Honey Peel Off Mask. My favorite are definitely the sheet masks, but I do like a traditional mask every once in a while. And then I went to Marshall's and I got a new journal, and this says, of course there's dog hair and everything, stuff I'm likely to forget, and it's got gold polka dots. It was $4.99. I use these journals with work, so I go through these pretty quickly. And I picked up an, I don't know how to say this, lanolin. I've seen this brand at Target. It's new at Target, and this is the Manuka Honey Age Defying Eye Cream. So this was new to me. And I don't know, it's made in New Zealand with kiwi fruit, seed oil, and vitamin E. I don't know, I'll have to let you know how it goes. Enriched with natural manuka honey, vitamin E, natural oils, hydrates, soothe, and relaxes strained eyes. So, looks like that. And I needed a new nighttime. Oh, it looks really creamy. I needed a new nighttime eye moisturizer. Because the one moisturizer is not good enough. Let's see. That's it for Marshalls. I ran into Old Navy and I didn't get anything exciting at Old Navy. I literally just got flip-flops. I'm not a huge Old Navy shopper anymore. I used to be. But I do still love their flip-flops and I wear an 8. So I picked up the purple. I picked up, of course, the mint. Turquoisey kind of color. And I picked up the hot pink coral kind of color. And I picked up the bright blue. And I don't just wear these in the summer. I wear these around the house. As soon as I get home, I take off whatever real shoes I'm wearing and put on flip-flops. You can take the girl out of Florida, but you can't take the Florida out of the girl. Okay, and for me losing my, just to make sure I don't have any, me losing my ever-loving mind, I have a Sephora haul, and I need to do this because I'm put together a bunch of stuff to send to my best friend in Florida, a bunch of makeup that didn't work for me, and I need the box. So I had to get this done. They sent me a bunch of samples. I don't know about those. A couple of perfume samples. Gucci Guilty. That might be a man's cologne. Not sure about that. Elizabeth and James Nirvana. Try that. And I think that's it for... Oh, there's one more sample. Guerlain Abelige Royale. If I said that right. Okay, let's get on to me losing my ever-loving mind. I purchased another, because it's back, of the Laura Mercier. I always say Mercer. Laura Mercer Baked Blush Bronzer in Ritual. I have this. I've been a lunatic on YouTube and talked about this before. I still have mine, but it has considerable wear to it. And I love this. I use it a lot, all the time. And there's nothing quite like it. I have some products that are kind of similar. It kind of reminds me of Benefit Dallas. It kind of reminds me of Bombshell from Hard Candy. But none of the other ones quite go on the skin like this does. It's just gorgeous. And I ordered it online, so I wasn't sure what it was going to be like. And I was so glad that mine has a lot of pink in it. So it's really gorgeous. I think I've decided that the Laura Mercer baked products and the Laura Geller baked product blushes are my favorite cheek powder blush products. I know I just bought 2 from Benefit. I like Benefit too, but I think texture-wise, the Laura Mercer and the Laura Geller blushes are just the prettiest on my skin. They have the prettiest finish. They have the prettiest glow. I always consistently think they're pretty. So that can, you know what, this I'll probably, since I'm still finishing one, which I have made a serious dent on, I will keep this in its package. I'm so glad they brought this back. They should just make it permanent. That way none of us have to be lunatics. Okay, I didn't purchase a lot of lip products because I'm trying to work through, but there are 2 things that I really wanted. They were on my wish list that I've never tried. I've never tried a Bite lipstick, and I've never tried one of the NARS Audacious lipsticks. I have a lot of YSL lipsticks. I don't know, probably 15. Those are probably my favorite. So I really felt like, oh, what do you need another high-end lipstick for? And then I have, I don't know, a lot of MAC lipsticks as well. And they're so good. I just thought, you don't need another lipstick. Lipsticks only last so long. Cream products go bad. You shouldn't be buying a lot of lipsticks. So I haven't bought a lot of lipsticks. But I did want to purchase one of each of these. And I picked Bite Matte Cream Lip Color in Leche. And it is a really pretty, it's pinky. I would say it kind of reminds me of, only matte, it reminds me of YSL #1. It reminds me maybe a little bit of MAC Angel. It's got that kind of baby pink neutral color. I haven't looked through to see if I have a dupe for it yet. We'll probably do that. And then I picked up the NARS Audacious lipstick in Raquel. I still want a lot of other ones of this. This is a lipstick that I would like to pick up a few of. The packaging on it is really sleek metal. I'm obsessed with the, like everybody else, with the magnetic closure. And that's just a great nude. And it does say NARS. Just the little things, right? The little things in life. I love that magnetic closure. I picked up a new under eye setting powder. And I didn't really need an under eye setting powder. I typically use, what's back there? The Hourglass palette, the multi-powder, the set one with the 3 colors. The center one that's supposed to be a highlight, I use that to set my under eyes. But I did pick up this Besame Brightening Vanilla Face Powder. And I opened it up, and I'm kind of obsessed with the packaging. It's very old-fashioned, chic-looking. I think I'll really... It is a screw. And it has kind of unique packaging. It lifts up to get the powder. It's got a real yellow tone. It's really finely milled. I think I'm going to really like this, but of course, I will let you know. So I picked up that. I thought about getting the eye palette too, but I got another eye palette that I'll show you in a minute. But I got the Kat Von D Shade and Light. I need this, not at all, but for contour, I've always used Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. That's what I've used for ever and ever. And I've hit major pan on mine. So I don't really need a contour bronzer, but this has the highlighting powders as well, and I was very curious about that. This is I don't really own very much from Kat Von D. And so, again, I think everybody on earth probably already owns this. I was really interested in this peachy one because I thought that would be really pretty that's pretty close to my natural skin tone. I thought that would be nice to clean up kind of my contour if it gets a little too low, to kind of buff it up. So I thought that would be really handy to have. I liked this powder here. Just all the bronzer colors. I don't know. And it's really quite weighty. I was surprised at that. Thought for some reason it would be light. And then the last thing I got the Visart, I don't know how to say that, matte palette. I've been on here numerous times and said how much I love matte palettes. So I did pick this up. I know there are 2 camps of people that really like this packaging because it is sleek, but I am not of that camp. I think the packaging is really kind of crappy for considering how expensive this palette is. I mean, this is an $80 eyeshadow palette that's about the size of my hand. And so for that price, I mean, I know they're really high quality shadows, but I do think the packaging is a little weak. That's my own opinion. I mean, especially compared to something you get from Too Faced or even the like the Tarte matte palette. I think there's a lot of prettier packaging, but hopefully the eyeshadows are so wonderful that they kind of make up for the packaging, and the packaging doesn't even matter. It's mostly warm tone. It does remind me a little bit of the new Too Faced matte palette that I bought, but it has a cool section here, which the Too Faced one doesn't. But I really like this palette. I'm excited to get started on using it, and I will let you know what I think. I think that's it. So I got 2 bronzers, an eyeshadow palette, 3 blushes, a highlighter, 2 lipsticks, an under eye setting powder, concealer. I lost my mind, but I had a whole list of things that I wanted to buy when the sale happened at Sephora, and so I had all this stuff that I keep a list of everything makeup wise this is still unpurchased, makeup wise that I hear, or I hear someone talk about, or I find interesting, and I make a list and I kind of prioritize what I want. Let's see what's on my list. NARS Dual Intensity Blush. I would like to try one of those. Hourglass Ambient Bronzer. I did not pick that up. I kind of want to try that. The IT Cosmetic Matte Eyeshadow. I'm still thinking about that. The new Clinique ColourPop lipsticks. I like that Melon Pop. I have a few things on my list that I'm kind of thinking about, but these are the things at the top of my list that I wanted to try. Thank you, YouTube, for stopping by. I'm going to go put all of my clutter away and get started using all this stuff. Bye, YouTube.